Hey guys, welcome to my weekly reading from my book RRRauw. And I thought for today, because it's such a beautiful day, I go outside to read. And actually, it's quiet before the storm because there's a lot of snow coming up for next week. And it would be lovely to just walk into the forest and have those winter snow fun. So it's week 11 from my book RRRauw. In movie, it's quite common. Those left behind receive a love message posthumously. I patiently await your message in a bottle to wash ashore the Rijnkade, or expect to find that satin-sealed letterbox soon that might be hidden between your socks as a treasure. Maybe I'll discover voice messages on the iPad that you mysteriously call the C&D tapes. You think it's so funny to watch that you spin your own magical way to surprise me. I find a disposable camera with strawberry print. You bought it for me at the first edition of Free Your Mind Festival in 2004. It's our first festival together. Actually, it's still too early to call us together. I didn't really forget about the camera. I knew it was ripening in our festival fun box for years. There is a moment for everything. The strawberries still shine juicy, fresh red. I bought the disposable to the HEMA. Can't wait for our love to develop. I want to peep back in time, curious whether our body language reveals that our love adventure is about to start. In the beginning, we are so absorbed by each other that we don't even think about taking pictures, let alone to develop the camera roll and pass the result into an album. Everything is divinely timed. The photos will be ready in about 3 or 4 days, says the HEMA employee. That's old school, I smile back. When your days started to count, I asked, will you come and get me when I'm ready? For sure, you say, and I giggle, because by then I'll be old. I've already seen myself as a groovy granny with tousled hair, strong features, and a felt cat on my lap. I live in the mountains. On the porch is a rocking chair that softly rocks me back and forth by your love every night. It makes me forget about the setting sun. As you think, so you become. The stories we tell about ourselves, we tend to hold for true. I am pretty sure you will recognize me when my time has come. Because just before you died, when your essence lighted up and radiated love in the brightest soft tones, I experienced more and more that love is unconditional. At the end, you had no filter. I search for you everywhere. Friday, I dream that I'm on Skyscanner to book a ticket to Sydney. The ticket cost €235 with 5 layovers and a total travel time of 70 hours. Okay, then, I think. Fortunately, the ticket turns out to be a direct flight to New Zealand. In Dreamland, down under is down under. Whereas in real life, we traveled around in our Pinky and the Brain camper van for 6 weeks, outrageously happy. We fly from Singapore to Christchurch via an 8-hour stopover in Sydney, where we wander past the Opera House, sleep in Hyde Park, and by some miracle meet Elena, our travel friend from California. On such a large continent, the world still becomes small. On Skyscanner Dreamland, I buy the ticket. Just before I wake up, the plane takes off. That wonderful feeling of relief, leaving Earth's density behind. In recent years, we regularly practice being apart from each other. I realized I could finally stand tall on my own 2 feet, although in the beginning it felt offbeat, lonely, and lost. Sometimes we stretched away far from each other, that far that when bouncing back we had to get reacquainted. Miraculously, it always worked out in favor of our love, since there was always something new to discover, both in ourselves and therefore in the other. You like to joke that you saved me from The Hague, where I felt lonely and disconnected. I'm forever grateful that you came after me. You pulled me back up to travel, to expand, and together we learned how to love by trial and error. Now that I independently walk my path, you let me go. And that makes you the greatest superhero who ever awakened in the Marvel universe. I admire the beautiful flowers sent to me by Chris and Karin. They were delivered by Blue Moon for my birthday, just like they had done before D-Day. I arranged the bouquet in the hallway so you could look at it from your side of the bed. And after you died, for as long as 3 weeks, the flowers bloomed even more colorfully. From the bouquet, I put the rose that touched your last breath to dry next to the canned tangerines on your bedside table. So this is it for now for week 11, and I hope to see you next week again. And I wish you a very blessed weekend, and for now, stay safe, healthy, lovingly, and of course also playful. Bye bye.